everybody, RT here, do another Doctor Who review. Yes, anyway. The episode, this is a review on episode 9 of season 7, or series 7, called Hide. Now this episode starts off really interestingly. Basically it has a professor, I'm not sure, basically a professional ghost hunter and a psychic girl are trying to find a ghost that lives inside of the house that they are working at. And the psychic girl can feel emotions, and basically she tries to contact the ghost. Anyway, so she talks to the ghost, and the ghost appears, you get some pictures, and after that, boom, the ghost is gone. Then there's a knock on the door. Surprising. And guess who it is? It's the Doctor. The Doctor's appeared with Oswin, and, you know, he goes through the whole spiel about telling who he is, using the psychic power and all that. And basically, some water. And basically, they're there to help. Now, this episode this is actually a really, it was okay, so episode, you know. It was really well done, because it's not really what it's about. I'm not trying to spoil anything, you know, but the episode's not really about what you think it's about. But basically, the premise of this episode is there's a ghost in the house, and the Doctor and Osmond need to find out what, you know, why it's there, and how to solve everything. It's a really good episode. See, this is why. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something, folks that are watching this video. I love doing these reviews. I really do. I enjoy doing them because I love Doctor Who. I love talking about Doctor Who and the new seasons that come out and everything, because there's one consistent series of videos that I can do. It's like the only consistent videos that I do, aside from weekly pickups, which I don't do that much anymore. And I enjoy doing them, but the unfortunate part is that I constantly have to either stop myself from revealing the plot, which is what used to happen in my previous videos, or I explain the whole plot and ruin it for anyone that you know, that watches. So I always try to put on spoiler alerts. Anyway, back to the show. So basically, the Doctor and Oswin try and solve who this ghost is, and basically, it turns out to be, now I'm going to say this right now, spoiler alert if you've been watching this episode, or if you've been watching this video up until now, spoiler alert, this is ruin the plot for you if you haven't seen the episode, so watch the episode before you watch this video. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to put an annotation in the description. Anyway, like from now on, I'm going to be spoiling the plot. I've done this before in my previous videos, but this is what I'm saying right now. I'm going to spoil the plot for every episode in these reviews from now on. And, you know, y'all can get mad at me or whatever, but just make sure to look at the annotation, because I'm not going to say this again. Anyways, so it turns out that the ghost is actually just this one woman from the future, because this is set during the 1970s, I believe. And basically, this woman tried to do this time travel experiment and ended up in the pocket dimension, where she's constantly running from a creature that exists within the pocket dimension. Now the Doctor comes up with a plan to get her out of there, and she uses the psychic girl because she's able to form somewhat of a link to that dimension, because she's able to speak with this girl constantly going through different times. So he uses this crystal from the TARDIS and this crown, then he puts it on the psychic girl's head, and basically it allows her to make a portal into that world. The Doctor jumps in, goes, he saves the girl from the creature that's been chasing her, except once the girl goes through the portal and ends up safely in the proper time, the portal closes and the Doctor is stuck in there, constantly running for his life. Anyways, afterwards, the Oswin tries to talk with the TARDIS into going into the pocket dimension. I bet you're curious why they haven't done this before, but it's basically because of this. The TARDIS cannot stay in a pocket dimension because it's unstable, and because and if it stays in the pocket dimension, it will basically run out of energy and die, because the TARDIS is basically a living being, or as you want to believe it. I don't really care. Anyways, so Osborn's able to convince the TARDIS to go into the pocket dimension to save the Doctor, and everything's even Steven. But it turns out that another one of the creatures, a creature that lives in the pocket dimension, there is also another one that lives inside of the house that they're supposed to be supposedly haunted. So in the end of the episode, the Doctor basically picks up the creature and subsequently takes it to the house, or vice versa. Anyways, so it's a good episode, kind of slow, but very enjoyable. And as always, if you like these reviews or whatever, subscribe or love it, like it. Okay, I don't care if you like it or subscribe. Just do whatever you want. Anyways, that's it for now. So I shall see you all later.